How's it going, everybody? So today we're going to be playing a deck that I think could work really well with the Evolved Skeleton Barrel. I have this Giant Skeleton Clone Cheese deck. I've made a few adjustments to the normal basic version of it, I guess, if you want to call it basic, even though neither of them are meta decks. It's a clone deck, for goodness sake. But I took out the cannon card, I put in the Fisherman, because I feel like Fisherman's just goated on defense, and I also wanted to have, a way to kill tanks, and also a cheaper deck. My deck was so expensive, I was like, bro, I got to put in the Fisherman and see if this works out. So this is the deck I built right now. Hopefully we can get some success with that, and we'll see how it goes. So I've got basically the strategy of this deck, if you could not already tell, is getting one massive push and then cloning, or cheesing with the Skelly Barrel clone. You can do that pretty easily. Okay, he's got the recruits, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I also wanted to make sure I have enough, support for my pushes. Like I've got the witch as well, and of course the guards to help heal the witch too if we need it to. So I'm gonna go for the witch on the left-hand side to defend. The Skelly Barrel should be on tower there. He's gonna probably play arrows or something on that. Yeah, there's the arrows. That's fine. So witch should survive this here. The Giant Skeleton Bomb is gonna blow up over there. Didn't Giant Skeleton get a buff, by the way, guys? I low-key forgot. I should probably look at the balance changes. But I think it got a slight buff of some sort. It doesn't seem like it did much different there, though. So I'm going to go for the guards on the right-hand side because he doesn't have anything in cycle. Okay, there's the Firecracker. We can arrows that instantly. Wait a second. The clone, or not the clone, the Evo Witch. I haven't used my clone yet. That's our surprise X-Factor card. But the Evo Witch is doing quite a bit of damage over there. Didn't really do too much. Rascals is a card that got buffed. Oh, I have nothing for the Skelly Barrel. Wow, that's really bad. This is bad. I'm going to go Giant Skelly on 0 here, basically to defend and save my tower, if we even can. Holy smokes. That Rascal girl is packing a punch over there. Holy moly, they definitely did buff the Rascals, you can tell. I'm gonna Skelly Barrel shove behind this. I've got my clone as well, but he's probably just going to go recruits, if I had to guess. So yeah, that's not going to do too much. I don't think he has elixir to kill the Skeleton Barrel, though. Hold on, the Skelly Barrel, he goes for a late Bomber. Why does he have Bomber and Firecracker in the same deck? Doesn't really make much sense to me, but I can't really defend that. I'm not going to drop my Witch on 0. I'm just going to let the recruits take my tower. Okay, so not a good start, but we can still come back, though. I'm very confident in my ability to come back with this deck. Like I said, we just need one good clone cheese, and we can easily come back, or one good Evo Skelly Barrel, too, because that card is insane if they, don't have the right response for it. So he goes Dark Goblin in the back. Wow, Dark Goblin, Bomber, Firecracker. You just absolutely hate to see a deck like this played. So I'm going to go for the guards like this. I'm not going to Skelly Barrel because he could arrows. I'm going to actually go for the clone as well here. There's the arrows. Perfect timing on the clone. Okay, I can arrows on defense here to make sure I don't get 3 crown. This should be tower, I think, right? Please. Come on, surely I get tower here. He's got so much splash damage, though, so it's super hard for me to get through. But we do get the Giant Skelly on tower. 18 seconds left. Am I going to take tower here? I got to go Flying Machine too. Oh my goodness, wait. Am I cooked? No, we're good. We take tower, and we win. We literally just won the game. Wait, I just won. That easily. That's what it takes, guys. All you need is one good push with a clone cheese type of deck, and we are able to pull off this victory. So yeah, arrows does 135, and we got the first game W. Looked a little bit sketchy right there, but Evo Skelly Barrel was able to take the entire left-hand side tower. Let's go. Alright, in our next match here against this guy, a perfect starting hand. We always want a Skelly Barrel first play for the cheese, so we can get around to it as fast as we can. Wow, he just played 10 elixir. This guy's insane. Surely we can punish that. He might have to go for something on 0 if he wants to even save a large portion of his tower. That might take his entire tower. No, he goes for the zap, so that's fine. I can just go for my witch the back now to just, get this DPS going on top of the Lava Hound. I'm guessing usually, I don't know for sure, but I doubt people have lightning and zap in the same deck because it would just feel like kind of awkward together. So I don't think he's going to have lightning for my witch, which is pretty good here. I could just go, I guess we'll lay arrows this. Eye drag's going to be super hard for me to kill, but we have Flying Machine and we have witch and arrows, of course, to take care of everything. So I think we're vibing right now. I like this though, because we can get one good huge clone push, and I believe he's probably going to have Valkyrie, but it won't matter because we can just over clone him, if that makes sense. Sometimes the clone spell is just too enough. I want to get one good clone off so badly right now. So that's going to be fine. He goes for the arrows on that. The witch is going to get quite a bit of damage on the tower and spawn more skellies for some more damage. Dude, witch is so good. It's actually unfair. I'm just going to go ahead and cycle my guards the river right now so we can get back to our next witch, and then I kind of want to build up a massive push here. He goes for the guards. That one, or the tombstone for the guards. I have the guards, obviously, but I might just go, I'm tempted to witch the back, but I'm just going to slap down a fish slap. All right, dude, of course, the worst timing ever. Dang, I should have just waited, I guess. Maybe I should just leaked. That's kind of bad. We minus 3 elixir for me right there. I'm going to go witch Evo the back. I don't think he can kill it. So that is the thing that we have going for us. We also have Flying Machine if we need it. I don't think I'm going to play it yet, though. We'll have to see. He goes Balloon. Oh, shoot, he does have Balloon. That's bad. Hopefully he doesn't have Fireball or I am cooked. This could be really bad. Does he have lightning? I'm going to Giant Skeleton just in case he has lightning to block it. Please don't have lightning. Okay, no lightning, it doesn't look like. So witch Witch and Flying Machine should take care of business here. He zaps as well for an extra balloon hit. I'm not a fan of that because I feel like he put himself in a spot where he's down a lot of elixir right now. The Evo Skelly Bro to the left, don't sleep on that card, guys. He has to go arrows or something over there. Yeah, there's the arrows, so now we can keep the Witch alive. Evo Witch, you've got to bail us out here. I'm going to go for the clone as well. Keep this alive. Keep more pressure on the tower. That should be tower down, I think. Maybe? Nope, not quite. Well, maybe. The Witch might take tower. Even if it doesn't, though, we low-key have this tower down, I think, for the most part. Bro, look at Evo Witch, guys. That is crazy. So he goes for the lava on the back again. We can just Witch early, and then I'm going to go for the skeleton barrel to just secure the tower on the right hand side, because we want to save our, well, I was going to say we need to save our arrows for defense, but now I'm probably going to have to arrows the tower, sadly. So I'm going to giant skeleton to block the river for skelly drags, maybe. He goes balloon. Okay, so we have to arrows the tower, obviously. 20 seconds left, unless my giant skelly, well, he has barbs, not Valk. Okay, that's good to know. I would love to arrows the lava hound pups, but I can't, of course. We're just going to cycle our fisherman, and then 12 seconds left. I'm going to go arrows right now on his tower, and we have a fine start. So he's going to go for the lava, or not the lava, the eye drag. Probably going to lava hound in front of the eye drag, though. So I'm going to go for my witch like this, and then I believe we should have a good defense here. Yeah, I don't know about that lava. I mean, he's going to give me so much value if he plays the same lane as me just over and over and over. The thing is, these eye drags are basically unkillable for me, so anytime that he plays one down, it's going to get infinite value. I got a guards to tank for the eye drag, arrows, everything right here. Actually, I'm not even going to arrows because Evo Witch is going to stay alive. He gets one balloon shot, whatever. I don't care about that damage. We care about the one counter push to win the game. Oh my gosh, Evo eye drag, please don't take out my witch. I will cry. Okay, now we're good. That would have been so sad. I would love to go for another freaking giant skeleton in the pocket here if I can get back around to one. So I'm going to go for the flying machine like this. Do I even need a giant skelly pocket, or do I just keep spamming witches low-key? I'm going to giant skelly, though. He has to barbs this, so I'm going to go for my guards right now. The witch is still alive. Look at the Evo Witch, guys. This is the most valuable card ever. He can't even defend, and we can clone like that. And just like that, we have double giant skeleton bomb. The Evo Witch just single-handedly carried us to victory right there. But yeah, good win right there, even though it looks sketchy towards the beginning. Okay, this is perfect. I actually really like to see the Duchess Tower with this deck because that means our clone Overwhelm is going to be unstoppable, hopefully, as long as he doesn't have every splash card under the sun. So I'm going to go for my guards back if he doesn't play anything. I don't care about waiting. I just don't have the patience to wait right now. So he's going to go for the Ghost to back. Okay. That's fine. I'm going to Fisherman that, but the reason I have Fisherman definitely is kind of paying off here. I haven't faced any of the beatdown decks I was kind of hoping to face, though. Like a giant deck where we could just go all in and then Fisherman. My thought process in putting Fisherman in was like, what is this guy doing? Sorry, I got distracted by that terrible play, to be honest. My thought process was someone's going to play like a giant to back and build up a push, and I can just spam absolutely everything, then Fisherman the other side. Or a P.E.K.K.A. even, or anything on the ground, to be honest, like a E-Giants. What else is on the ground? Not RG, obviously, but, you know, besides the RG, even like MK's low-key. Anything that's tanky, I was just thinking I'm going to spam everything on the opposite lane, then clone, and then they're going to have to, like, be forced to defend so I can get the King Tower activation. Hopefully that makes sense, but I'm just going to clone like this. That's going to get some good value here, I think. Hopefully the Witch is going to survive. Oh my gosh, Witch. Bro, do we win? Does he have anything? Bro, he doesn't have anything. Oh my gosh. I love Clone Spell, guys. Clone Spell is the greatest card in Clash Royale, and that is actually insane that we cheesed him that hard right there. He goes for the pump. I don't know about that. I mean, I guess he has to do something. I can just Skelly Barrel on 0 since he has no elixir anyways, because we know he pumped on 0, basically. Look at the... Are the witches ever going to die? I'm not even kidding. I think they're invincible. Wow. That might have been one of the craziest interactions I've ever seen. Double witch on the King Tower, and they don't die. They just keep spawning skellies, so they keep protecting themselves the entire time. That was one of the wildest interactions ever. So he's going to go for the Battle Ram the back. Still losable, definitely, but I got to be careful of... I should be good, but like I got to be careful of the Overwhelm, I guess. So I'm going to go guards like this to DPS down the Battling Ram. Ghost the back. Okay, I don't really have great responses for the Ghost. I got Fisherman, I guess, Giant Skelly. I'm going to go Witch the back right now, and then I can have my Fisherman if he goes opposite lane. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to go Giant Skeleton right here for the Ghost, and then I've got my Fisher if he goes Battle Ram to pull it over. That's what I'm thinking right now. So I'm going to go for the Fisherman, like, actually, yo, let's go for our clone early, so I can cycle to a Flying Machine if I need it. I can go for the Fisherman like this, Flying Machine in the middle to help DPS down the Battle Ram, I think. Then I can go guards. Oh, that Heal Spirit might be annoying, though. I'm probably going to take a lot of damage here on the left. Actually, not too bad. The Flying Machine is going to take care of it. Yeah, I mean, not too bad. I can go Witch. Oh, shoot, my towers might be cooked. No, I can go Fisherman to retarget this. How is he, like, spamming so many cards and not dying on the counter pushes? That's how but I don't understand. But only 17 seconds. We go for the Evo Skelly Barrel like this, and it's time to go for an absolutely cheese clone. Well, I got to go guards, unfortunately, on this, so I can't really clone. He just goes for the arrows, but we should still take his right-hand tower, and just like that, the clone literally won us the game. That cloned Witch at the beginning. We're getting some good value out of the clones, and of course the Evo Skelly Barrel as well on top of that. We almost get the 3 crown, but not quite. But yeah, good win. We're up against Mo in this next game, but yeah, I'm liking the synergy between the Evo Witch and the clone. It just, or not even the Evo Witch, just a normal Witch. Remember when Evos were not even in the game? This was kind of a popular deck. Well, not this exact version, but with the Giant Skeleton, Cannon Cart, Clone, and the Witch and all that. And of course, the Flying Machine for the broken range support as well. I was thinking about putting the Empress in this deck, but I was like, nah, 6 elixirs is just too expensive. It didn't really fit in this deck too well. I guess it kind of could have worked if I had changed some more cards around maybe, but I'm just going to go for the Flying Machine on top of the eye drag right here. I feel like Flying Machine is even more annoying than Empress, though, because it has more range, I believe, just by like a tile or something. I could be mistaken on that. Am I going to win, by the way, right here? Or does he have something for this push? I don't... Actually, wait. He has E-Giant, right? I think he has E-Giant to defend this. I'm going to clone anyways. Oh, wait. No, he's not. He's playing Freeze. I'm stupid. He's dead, I think. I'm just going to clone right now to hopefully get a big push off. That Giant Skelly's going to tower for sure. Let's go! Clone is so good. What the heck? Why is this actually working? I was thinking this probably wouldn't work out that well, but we've already gotten, I think, 3 or maybe even 4 clone cheeses in this single video that have gotten me infinite value. So he goes for the freeze last seconds. I'm kind of tempted to just Evo Witch the King Tower because I know he has 0 elixir, but like, honestly, is that a right play? Nah, probably not. So I'll just relax and reset here and probably go Evo Witch the back. Dude, Evo Witch card art is so cool in my opinion. I'm going to go Evo Witch the back right and just start a massive push. I think I'm up like 2 or 3 elixirs, so I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm just going to reset and, you know, I've got my Fisherman, I've got my Giant Skeleton, I've got my Flying Machine. We pretty much have anything we need for defense. So I guess we can just go Flying Machine in the middle to be cringe and snipe the bowler. Gosh, I hate myself for doing this, but it's okay. Witch is going to do a good job against the bowler too, at least for the most part, taking it out. He goes for the Skeleton Dragons right there, which is fine. The Witch should take care of the bowler, maybe, question mark, hopefully. Nope, not quite. Well, yep, it does, just barely. I can go for the Skeleton Barrel at the river again. Right here, and he's gonna go for the opposite lane push. I didn't even know he had balloon. Oh yeah, he obviously has balloon. I didn't think about his deck. I low-key should probably think about their opponent's deck. So he's got freeze as well, of course. If he does want to go for a last second freeze on the switch, we should be chilling. Okay, only 1 shot, not bad at all. I definitely could choke. This deck has a lot of choking potential, like in terms of you can definitely throw a game if you're not playing perfect. He's gonna go bowler. I'm just gonna go for the Fisherman so I can save my Flying Machine for defense if we do need it. I might go for the Skeleton Barrel cheese here soon. I'm gonna Flying Machine low just to make sure we can snipe the Skeleton Dragons. He might go opposite lane. I would not be surprised. So I'm going to go Skelly Barrel opposite lane while he's thinking about that Giant Skeleton waddling towards his tower. I could clone cheese him with the Skelly Barrel. Let's try it. Might as well. Might as well go for it here. He goes for the Snowball late. Look at the whatever it's called, Skeleton Barrel. Oh my gosh, it's going to take the whole tower. Bro, Skeleton Barrel Evo's the GOAT. Oh my gosh. He does go for the freeze, but it doesn't matter too much because we can just take his tower on the right-hand side, and that's going to be GG's. Wow, 1 Skeleton Barrel really did the entire tower down to an arrow's radius, which is absolutely perfect. I want to go Fisherman. He's going to have to spam the pockets if he wants any chance of winning this game. Oh, sir, come on, bro. You know I've got arrows, right? You saw the arrows just a second ago, so I'm going to go Flying Machine like this, and then we're back around to arrows and 1 card guards, and then arrows and GG. Beautiful win right there. Kind of like sort of threw a little bit, but it didn't matter too much because my Evo Skelly Barrel did too much on offense. I'm loving this deck right now. Also, I'm loving this new high emote. I love this emote for some reason. It's one of my favorite ones they've ever released in the game right now. So just going to go for the Skeleton Barrel first play. Skelly's Cannon. Okay, cycle deck for sure. Maybe Graveyard, I'm thinking. No, he's got Bomber. Bomber, Cannon. Oh, Royal Hogs? Or... Oh, Drill. Goblin Drill, right? Okay, he's going to go for the Goblin Stein the River. Holy aggression. That's insane. That is actually a crazy... Bro, okay, wait. This guy's crazy. He literally just played all of his elixir. Like, I'm up 5 elixir right now. At least 4 right now after that start. So that's kind of insane. He's definitely over-aggressive as a player. You can definitely tell when someone just doesn't give a dang and they just slap cards down. Sometimes I play like that. But just going to go for my Witch the back since, of course, no poison in rotation. No Goblin Stein. But Goblin Stein's going to counter the heck out of Clone, which is one bad thing for sure. I don't know if we'll even be able to get a Clone push at all. I'm going to go for the Giant Skelly. He's probably just going to Goblin Stein, though. So I'm going to Fisherman to grab the Giant of the, whatever it's called, the Doctor of the... No, not the Doctor. The Brawler of the Goblin Stein. Dude, look how good the Goblin Stein is against this deck. Oh my gosh, that's depressing. And the Fisherman almost died, too. That's crazy to me, but that's fine. At least Skelly Barrel's going to pop. He's going to probably have to... Yeah, he goes Skelly's right there. So what is his win condition? I guess maybe Drill still, but it could be Graveyard as well. I've got to be careful either way, so we don't want to get cheesed by a cheeky Graveyard push if he does have it. But I do have Evo Witch, which is unkillable here, so I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted on how I feel about this matchup. I feel like we can't get damage, but he can as well. He goes for the Drill, though. I'm just going to have to arrows this since he did place the Bomber as well. I'm going to go for the arrows on top of that. My mom's making food right now, and oh my gosh, I'm sorry if this makes you guys hungry, but it smells so good. I'm like, dude, I can't even focus on this Clash Royale game right now. But hopefully Flying Machine's going to get on tower. Give me one at least. Okay, we'll take one. I can Evo Witch because he doesn't have the poison as course at all. So, I mean, he could poison, but it's not going to do anything. Is what I mean. I can't speak English today. I can't speak English a lot recently. I don't know what's going on with me. Maybe I need to get back in school or something over the summer. But just going to go for the Fisherman and then Flying Machine in the middle like this. The Witch should survive this all, I believe, because it's broken. I'm going to go guards to keep my Witch alive, bro. Look at the Witch, guys. Look at the Witch. Look at the Witch. It's still going to heal itself up. I can go for the Skeleton Barrel Evolution, and then I can go for a cheeky... Oh, I was going to clone, but that didn't really... Wow. Look at the Witch. Look at the Witch. It's going to survive. Oh, my... This has to be one of the most broken cards ever. It finally dies, but he's dead on the other side now. I mean, what in the world? That just went from 0 to 100 so fast. I don't even know how to explain what just happened right there. Just one Evo Witch won me the game. That's really that simple. That's all it is delete Evo Witch from Clash Royale. Please, Supercell, this card is not healthy. We're facing Mini in this absolute duel to the death right here. This game means more than anything to me in my entire life right now. So we're going to go for the Flying Machine like this to kill the Skeleton Barrel. And that's going to be good. He's got Skeleton Barrel. Maybe we're playing a mirror matchup. I bet you $1 million. I'll give everyone in this that's watching this video $1 million if he has the exact same 8 cards as me. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to say that, guys. That, you know, just better luck next time, I guess. I'm going to go cards right here. I'm going to clone. Why not? Let's let it fly. He just logged. So I'm going to arrows this as well. Wait, do I just win? Bro, there's no way. Clone's the... Wait, guards clone. They take 2 shots to kill. Bro, clone is actually the greatest card ever. Why is it working so good? We're literally just clone chasing everyone. I love this game sometimes. I love when you can have fun in this game and still win. Like, there's a very, very hard balance of that. Like, sometimes you can have a fun deck and you'll just get trolled, like, just trashed on because everyone's sweating with, like, Firecracker Hog and, like, Log Bait, and you're just like... But then sometimes you get decks like this where you can just somehow still cheese them. So he's got the Spirit Empress, okay. I'd like to see that. I'm surprised how many people have the Spirit Empress, like, max level. I guess it's pretty easy to get it max level if you've been maxed out for a while, because I didn't spend any money on it. Like, I just had enough legendary tokens. I had 1 billion legendary tokens saved up, and I just waited for that to come out. But he's gonna go for the log. I think we just reset here and fly our machine in the back. That's the stupidest way I've ever described the flying machine, but it was funny. So that's gonna kill that. Giant Skelly should come back, I hope. Maybe, yeah, it's gonna come back, unlike my father. I'm gonna go for the Skeleton Barrel on the left hand side to get some damage as well, and that should be fine. Giant Skelly on... I mean, there's no way he defends that. He missed the fireball. Good grief. Get this guy a manual on how to use the fireball. I mean, they teach you that in Arena 1. I think, isn't it in the training arena? Like, one of the first trainers, they make you fireball something. So he couldn't even learn from that. Come on, dude. But it's it's going to be basically... I'm not going to say it's over yet because our deck does lack a little bit of defensive, like, just amazingness. Is that even a word? But I'm just going to go with the Witch the back because I want to get a nice clone cheese push, hopefully. Okay, he's going to go Evo Skelly Barrel himself. Dude, it just looks so massive on the map. I don't know how to describe it. I want to go guards for the spears. And then, of course, he's going to log it preemptively for the guards. So we'll arrows as well. And then we can go for our Evo Skelly Barrel. Hold on a second. He doesn't have log in cycle, guys. He's going to fireball this though, probably. Yeah, there's the fireball. I can just go clone as well. Might as well clone. Might as well clone. Might as well clone. And there goes his tower just like that. Might as well give me the 3 crown as well for the satisfactional appeal. Is that even... I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I'm just yapping. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, as always, make sure you leave a like and have a great rest of your day and enjoy the butch clip. Peace.